Hey there, oh there, this is me back to do more Avatar The Last Airbender. So let's see what we can do this time around. See if we can get us some water bending action, or if we're going to go earth bending. My two favorite things. Although, that's right, we discovered how to do shrines, which is through doing airbending. So that we might chase that dragon if we open up some shrines. Certainly if we start off early with either the red or the blue shrine, um, those are the two that I think are the best. I mean, the white one's okay, but the green one and the black one are less so, unless you can do what I think the deck wants to do, which is airbend like crazy. So let's see. We do have the red shrine, so there we go. We would love to get this South Pole Voyager. It's actually a really solid card. It's probably better, but we're going to chase our dragon here. We're going to go ahead and get our Crescent Island Temple. So we're looking here at doing some sort of red, white, blue spells, probably. But we'll see what we got. Ooh, I like this card. I like the art. That's a really cool card. That's pretty cool. I like it. So do we have any shrines? I don't see a shrine. And do we have any airbending? I don't see either. So let's just take the best card, and I do think we're either looking at Boomy Bash or the Lion Turtle, and I think the Lion Turtle is the one to go with. We could also take the Razor Rings here, and we've also got removal from Swamp Snare Trap. I was not that impressed with this card in my last match, so I think this is just clearly the best card here. We might be throwing away this pick, but nothing. This is the next best thing probably, and I don't think there's anything there that like we're gonna be really sad about not having. Cave of Two Lovers. I like this card. I don't think it actually plays as well as I was hoping though. I do like this card. I don't know if it's very good. Saka's Haiku. It actually is a haiku, which I love. That they took that level of literally making this card that has haiku in the title an actual haiku. I'm gonna take the Bender's Water Skin just because it keeps me open. Maybe I should take the Forecasting Fortune Teller. I'm not sure. Maybe I should take the Sokka spell. I don't know. Second Crescent Island Temple seems alright. So if I've already got a Crescent Island Temple in play and I play another one, I get two little prowess dudes. This guy's actually really good, the Fire Nation Engineer. But I'll take the second temple. I'm not seeing any airbending here, and I don't believe I've passed any yet. So one of my theories is that if we get black, we're gonna want to be a sacrifice deck. A deck that doesn't have sacrifice payoffs, I think can run one of these, exactly one of these. We are going to be looking to get some of those style payoffs if we can. This is not good. Zuko's Exiles I think is great, especially if we're going to be possibly going into many colors. Corrupt Court Official. This is exactly the kind of thing that gives you a 2-for-1 when you've got Deadly Precision. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that. It's not an exciting pick, but I do think it's a decent one. I think this is actually a decent one drop here in the Fire Nation Cadets, but I think we're going to take that guy that I took. Gather the White Lotus. This card is probably really good. The Samurai one for 6 that made 3 tutus was amazing, and it was basically less the fact that it made 3 tutus and more the fact that it scryed 2. So you could basically chain it and have lots of jump blockers and just make a game go long. I think Boomy Bash here. Hear that, or Pirate Peddlers. I think Boomy Bash has greater upside. Airbending is going to be mostly in white too, so we're in a spot here where we would really like our deck to probably be Mardu colors if we can make that happen. So the Bender's water skin is a little awkward because it's more of a blue water bending thing. But we're not fully committed to anything, I don't think. June Bounty Hunter, interesting, but probably not a thing that we're doing. I guess our best play here is to just grab a removal or a bear. Maybe we do this. One of the things I like about effects like this is you can do it. Oh, it says activate only during your turn. Well, that's cool. You can actually, you can threaten an attack. You know, play like you have a trick, and then when they do block, you can just sacrifice and draw a card. Or no, you don't draw a card. You get a clue token. Earth Village Ruffians. Or Messenger Hawk. I think Messenger Hawk's better here. I don't think it's better all the time, but I think it's better here. Version of Many Hats. Yeah, that's a card you'd like to have maybe one of, I think. Is it better than Swamp Snare's Trap? I think so. Remember, don't do what I do. Probably not good. I'm gonna try this card. I don't think it's very good, but for the go wide decks, that's actually gonna work out pretty well. It looks like we have red black happening, so this is actually a really good late land pick here. This is a great one drop to go with Deadly Precision. This guy's not great, but we're already in the colors, so having it gifted to us last pick like that is pretty good. Fatal Fissure can backfire really bad. It's cool. I think you want to cast it on your thing that's going to die in a trade whenever possible, but there are situations where I could cash in a 1/1 to make this work. So sad that we don't see any shrines here, but I think Fatal Fissure actually does a thing. Avatar of Destiny, what do? It's probably better than I think it is, but I'm not going to run that. I'm not going to do it. Fatal Fissure it is. Energy Bending, no. Another Bender's Water Skin. Early pick of a land that I don't think is really a good idea. Late game thing. I think maybe we take a 2-drop that's a mana dork. It's in green though, which is unfortunate. I don't like any of our picks here. Let's try to get something that's on one of our colors, since it's still early in the pack. Any of these other things might still wheel, really, so we know this would probably wheel, so I really don't have a great choice here, in my colors at least. I still feel like I either haven't been paying attention, or there has not been any airbending. Too expensive. Neat ability, but too expensive. I'm going to go with the Canyon Crawler here, just because I like to have 1 or 2 swamp land cyclers. This is possibly the better card, but I like my first land cycler. Sunbait Canyon, love the art there. Love the Ang and crew. Second Lion Turtle, just because it's a rare. Second Deadly Precision. Maybe we can make this pay off somehow if we keep drafting the cards. I mean, that's a good use for Merchant of Many Hats. Epic Downfall is just premium removal here. Teo Spirited Glider I like. actually really like this a lot, but it's not for me. And Toils of War is interesting. First Toils of War. I think we got to take the removal spell here. Cool Administrator, I think is good. Yeah, that's great. But I do think in this instance we need to go with a cheap spell. That goes well with our Deadly Precisions. Nothing great here. I like this card. Just because it's a 2-drop basically. Tarnished Attacks. That might actually be the best thing here, but I'm going to take Corrupt Court Official. Sold Out is decent. It's an instant and it exiles. That's actually pretty doggone good. Fire Nation Warship. You could sacrifice it, so it's like an expensive clue. We'll take the Yuyan Archers. It's not good. Actually, I like the draw thing, the draw ability. So this guy wield. I think I'm going to take that just because I'm not excited about Rough Rhino Cavalry. I will probably get another chance at one of those. I'm going to go ahead and bump these to the sideboard though, because I don't think they're going to see play. Although if one of them does, this one will. It's not going to be too hard to run it. This one with two basic splash colors is probably not going to be a thing for me ever. Carnation Rider, sure. 3 drops. We need our curve to look better. We need 1s, 2s, and 3s. We really don't want any more 4s and 4 pluses. Alright, I just either everyone else is doing the shrine thing or shrines are just not that common. Oh, that's a weird card. I don't think it works most of the time. Foggy Swamp Hunters. I like the 3/4 stat line, especially when you can very easily give it lifelink, but I don't think that's the card. I think I'm going to actually take this because there's nothing I'm excited about playing here, and it basically, there's a point where this rarity of card equals gems, and it may be a long time in the future, but I don't like Combustion Man that much, but we're going to take it. Because, well, wait a minute, what about this guy? That actually seems pretty good. It's better, it's slightly better than Combustion Man, so I think we'll go with that. Oh my gosh. Whenever you cast a spell Earthbend 1, if it's a lesson, you're basically Earthbending for 2. I think we can splash that. I would really like to take Aang's Journey here, but most of the Toph iterations are really good. This is not my favorite one, but it's a relatively free ability. I mean, anytime you play a card that's not a land, you get to Earthbend. So. I don't think this. Well, this basically looks. It's card filtering, and it gets me a removal that I can use twice. So along this path that we are on now, Rumble Arena is a great thing to Earthbend, and it also will allow me to actually cast Toph off curve, but it seems like that would work. Solstice Revelations is actually, I think, really good when you have a red focused deck. Right now we have a more black focused deck. I've seen Appa a couple of times now, and I've not been equipped to take it, and it's made me very sad because I like Appa. All right, we'll take a Death Toucher. My dream of getting to do the shrine thing is going away. I don't even think I can. I may not even be able to play these two shrines in this deck because we don't have a particularly spell-heavy deck. Oh, hey, look at that. There's a shrine. We're just going to take it. On the off chance that people are just passing them at this late stage of the draft, I don't think we can actually make this work. Like I was saying in the last draft that I did, I think you have to be able to abuse it with airbending for it to actually be a thing. So we may not even play the shrines that we've been pulling. I'll take any more deadly precisions though. We actually have a deck that's established. Ooh, there's two of the shrines right here. This is the better one in my opinion, but with our deck, I'm gonna go Northern Air Temple because I don't have easy ways to splash that blue. Go ahead and take this. Reason being, it helps us splash the Kyoshi Island Plaza. So this is going to be interesting here. I think we're actually going to try to do this like you do with Dragonstorm, where I'm going to try to slam as much removal into the deck as possible here, and as much delay tactics to try and make the shrine thing happen for us. And we're basically going to be using our early drops to just kind of trade off. This guy probably doesn't make the cut. We're mostly a black focused deck. Yeah, let's get that guy out of there. Because this is basically a 2-red spell, I'm not going to keep it. Although it is kind of weirdly a thing that would be really beneficial for us to be able to play. And we're not going to run the Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper. There's a deck for that, but I do not have it. We don't really have a lesson deck. Porcupine, you gotta go, I think. Okay, I like my low end. It's my high end that's sort of the problem here. I don't think Ruinous Waterbending is for us. I don't know that we get to be very aggressive. We need these removal spells. Okay, Bender's Waterskin. Yeah, that's a waterbending card. It's also for like a control deck, which we don't have. This guy essentially blocks and then leaves behind a 2/2. Too cute. Oh, I can't imagine we want to have a ton of these guys in play. So 2, maybe even going all the way down to 1, depending on my creature count. 2 is probably where we want to stay. Yeah, we're running an attrition deck here. 43 cards. Boomy bashes out. Gotta cut one of these guys, and I think I'm gonna run with 41. Oh, of course, Chow. That's the deck right there. Maybe I can cut one mountain. I think I can. All right, so we're at 40, 16 lands. I seem to be running 16 lands this entire format. So far, the last cut always ends up being a land for me, and so far, and I haven't found that I've been struggling on that front. Now that I'm on camera, I will, but no, in my games that I've been playing off camera, 16 has been perfectly fine. The games tend to be a little slower in this set so far. Either that, or people just haven't cracked the true speed deck of the format, which would probably be a red-white deck. The flame bending lends itself very nicely to that style of play. It's just, I think some of the really egregious and powerful firebending stuff, I think, is higher rarities. You know what? Discarding a card hurts more when there's less cards in hand, so let's go ahead and hold off. Play our stronger, higher power creature. I mean, we're at the phase of the game where whenever that corrupt court official comes out, it's probably just making them pitch a land. I like how this is going. Let's go ahead and attack, try to draw something out. Nope, okay, we'll make our corrupt court official. Benefit to this guy is that he's going to get something from the hand, and then he's probably going to get deadly precisioned away. Or we can draw that other thing that lets us trade things to draw cards. Sandbender Storm. I really like Sandbender Storm. I haven't seen it get played much, but I think it's one of the sleeper hits that white has. Because it really, this fits actually in just about any deck with a very low cost of throwing in a couple of planes, you know. Alright, we'll make the Crescent Island Temple. I like that Air Nomad Legacy comes with a clue. I always forget that part. I'm well aware of the other bit. Yeah, this is fine. I don't mind sacrificing these two things to block that. Let's go ahead and see what he does here, because we can get ours back, so very low value. I can drop my land and get it back and put it back in play this turn, so if he blocks here, we're just kind of very happy. But no, that's okay. Didn't expect it to happen. We'll go ahead and discard this extra swamp for a swamp. Excellent. See, I'm running 16 lands here. You're always, there's a point in the game where it's slightly under 50% chance to draw land, so when you have these runs, like Flood should be the most common thing in Magic. It's so funny. The thing we remember most is Screw, but Flood should be how, statistically speaking, more games go. going to be an interesting choice here. Rather than get his dumb creature, I'm going to just kill my own guy. And then just pull him right out of the graveyard again. I'm not particularly thrilled by that play, but it seems better than getting rid of this relatively low impact creature. Also denied him the ability to turn it into a 1/1 flying spirit, which would only be good things for him. I really like how airbending works. I'm wondering if people are taking airbending cards quickly. Because I didn't see that many in the draft, unless I'm just blind and not paying attention, or not paying attention. I'm kind of thinking Yu-Gi-Oh! Archers is a fine card. It's not like powerful. So what is this? This makes him a 3/2 and is hexproof. I think I'm okay with that. He doesn't have indestructible or anything, so if he trades off with me, I'm okay. I've got something for the next high casting cost thing, and I've got something else for the next high casting cost thing. So I've got two cards that just say this 2/2 is going to be owning this board for a while. So what does this do? Oh yeah, that's not going to get ticked up. So blocks for days, but it doesn't attack. At least not for profit. Okay. Let's see what we got. Jeepers creepers. All right. Well, I could draw the card now, sacrifice this, draw the card, but I'll just wait. I really like it when I end step do that, because these are both instant, or no, this one's an instant, this one's a sorcery. I can always just hold this up and he plays a good 5-drop. Okay. Tap. Okay. Maybe they're going to take this up, because I still think right now the best thing for me to do is to draw a card. Because this is not that much of a threat. Kind of a weird bluffy attack. Alright, Messenger Rock is nice here. So is Aang's Journey. Hey, wait a minute, we can kick that and get a shrine. So let's wait. And the black shrine only costs 1 mana, I believe, so. Expensive. I mean, he's trying to take this up. It needs 4 quest counters, and then he gets a card. And then from that point forward, anytime he hits me, he gets a card. So yeah, I can see why he'd want to do that. If he's got nothing else to do with his mana, actually, it's kind of the best thing. Although I would have made this unblockable. Can it? Yeah, I would have went ahead and done this. I mean, I guess he can water bend at end step. That's pretty good to get to do that. Okay, I think we go ahead and do this. Get us another swamp and get the black temple. I kind of almost want to get the green one because it would allow me to deck thin. But I think this allows me to play more of my cards. And then I think it's kind of important, I think, to go ahead and kill this North Pole Patrol, just because now I force him to spend the 4 mana to make this guy unblockable every time. He should tap me down right now. Oh no, he's untapping. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That was a good call. We'll do this. We get 2 life, and I think we get a little prowess guy. Oh, wait, do we get 2 prowess guys? Oh no, we just get the 1 prowess guy every time the shrine comes in. And we'll do this. There's no use sending the Merchant of Many Hats over. I want to get this high buy rolling. Get the cyclical sacrifice of the Merchant of Many Hats. We can also get this Callous Inspector sacrifice to get us the clue and stuff. You know, pretty stoked here if we get either any of our remaining shrines. We've got 1 red one, we've got the green one, so out of 19 cards we've got 2. So that's a very slim chance of drawing in the next 2 turns, but it still exists. It's a non-zero. If we can figure out a way to draw some extra cards, it'll be pretty easy. I think we might actually be in a spot where we want to try to make... Oh, look at that! Oh, this is going to be great! Oh, this is lovely. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to get 2 monks, and we're going to get... the life, and then we're going to get 2 attack, and we're super happy because this board is looking pretty good. When we play sold out, these all come as 2/2s. This is fine. This game is basically over without some sort of drastic maneuver on the part of my opponent here. And if he plays a big thing, I just use sold out on it. It'd be really funny if we drew our green shrine. I mean, it wouldn't really be what we need right now, but... Oh, what the hell? Oh man, that bites. Just airbended all of my stuff simultaneously. So that's a card right there. Oh. Avatar's Wrath. That is a card that goes just that does the shrine thing. So now he's gonna get to draw a bunch of extra cards, but he can't kill me effectively anytime soon. So when can I airbend? Oh, oh, it doesn't let you buy it, bring it back in. Ah, that's crazy. So there's a delay on how long it takes for them to bring everything back. That's pretty cool. No, I don't want to sacrifice June. Would I love to sacrifice Merchant of Many Hats this next turn? I'd love to sacrifice Callous Inspector this turn. this next turn. So we'll play the. We'll actually do a lot of sacrificing, I think. I think we'll sacrifice Inspector to Heibai, and then we'll sacrifice Merchant of Many Hats to June for an extra clue. Oh man, dang airbending. Okay, so airbending wasn't in it was in the packs. Well, I'm not necessarily playing from someone from my pod, I guess. Yeah, I don't recall seeing any airbending lessons. Maybe I wasn't looking hard enough because I saw too many other shiny things. Oh, there's Kitara. Alright, we got lots of cool stuff happening here. So, we play Callous Inspector first. Play Heibai. We're going to use our green mana. We're going to sacrifice the Callous Inspector. That gives us a clue and makes that guy bigger for us. We'll play Merchant of Many Hats. And then we'll play Deadly Precision to get rid of Kitara. Oh wait, I can sacrifice... Oh no, the clue is actually more useful to me as a draw card. So then we've still got a great spell here, I think, as our last right hook. I guess I'll sacrifice the Merchant of Many Hats here to Heibai. Make it 7/7. He's probably going to chump block me. That's okay. And what I want to do here is I want to get to the point to where I can sacrifice Heibai to... Oh, look at that. 4 damage here. Dang, I should have attacked... Oh, I can't attack with a Messenger Hawk yet. Okay, let him put something in front of it, and then we'll just sacrifice with June. And then we'll just... Oh, what the heck? He didn't... Oh, what the... Oh, he hadn't assigned blockers yet. So now he's got to put 2 things in front of it. So... You know, I can just let this happen. It gets rid of 2 of his cards, and then I get to put the counters over here on the flyer, which will win me the game. Unless he has something that deals with 1 card, which, I mean, is a likely thing. Let's go ahead and we'll summon back the Merchant. Momo! Okay, that can handle the Messenger Hawk, but the Messenger Hawk's going to get bigger, you see. And he must block it if it's bigger, so... Oh, but he's going to gain a life if he... he can't. I mean, unless he just throws away his healer. So I think I got this, because he's going to have to block here when I come back at him. Oh, no. Okay, he's okay. The thing about water bending is it's really good. No, it plays the long game really well, but it does not play the long game really well when I have a Merchant of Many Hats that I can infinitely sacrifice. And just go in for the kill. Right, the shrines were not the lead there, but I don't know, I like what they did in the deck. It at least forced him to use his wrath at a point that was kind of strangely beneficial to me. And I have other stuff I should be doing tonight, but I am being a bad person. You know, all in the service of having a good time. Alright, what do we got? This is a non-starter hand. Forget about it. It's not happening. Goodbye. Not much better, but lackluster removal spell. See you later. Could draw a 1-drop. Nope, that's okay. We'll do Rumble Arena to Scry, and we actually want anything but a swamp. Pretty much anything but a swamp. Many hats it is. I like having two of these guys with the way my deck is sort of constructed. It actually works out really well. I think a third would be a bridge too far. Alright, this is great. My Yuyan archers can take these guys out. They're great. These merchants of many hats are great to discard, because I'm gonna get it back eventually. When the time is right, it shall be mine again. First time flyers, pretty potent, good for lesson decks, and very easy to get it to a 2/3. Being able to make it a 2/3 at instant speed is actually pretty awesome too. I'm feeling pretty good here. Should do. I think I should do this right here. I'm going to chase out one of his cards. Attack with a merchant. Oh man. You got a crew token out of it, okay. And then I think we're gonna actually pitch the Canyon Crawler here, because Epic Downfall is gonna be really good for whatever late game nonsense my opponent has. There we go. That's gonna be perfect. Perfect thing to Epic Downfall. Wow, I think that's Katara's ultimate form, or pretty close to it. That's a pretty good card. Let's get rid of it. You're on defense. You're on defense, kind of. We're just waiting to draw a Deadly Precision, or whatever it's called. And we've got a Crep Court Official in play. Also, Callous Inspector is really good to sacrifice that. Oh heck yeah! I'll gladly do this. If he tricks this guy up to survive, then so be it. Yeah. Okay. guess we go fetch our red temple, and we'll go ahead and get a forest just for the heck of it. I wish I had my big 6-power dude. Oh, this is fun. This is fine. Get our Merchant of Many Hats back. We'll probably just sacrifice the corrupt court official to hey bye. This is a pretty gnarly episode. Oh my goodness. Well, I would have played that one out, honestly. If I were him. But I'll take the win. Feeling pretty good about that one. Where is my water? I need dinner too, jeez. Playing cards all night. I don't know if I'm spelling that right. Alright, this is a great hand. This is like the dream hand with this deck. Maybe this Deadly Precision or whatever for the Canyon Crawler, but no, I actually really like just pitching this for a swamp. So we'll make our little merchant. Oh, this is just great. We're gonna get our Messenger Hawk on 3. This is happiness inducing. Alright, yeah, let's punch face. You know what? I don't think I'm supposed to have any islands in this deck. The island was there for the 2 for lifelink guy. I think I didn't do a good job of looking over my lands before I started playing. I need to go fix that, I think. I'll take a look. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Alright, so I have options here. I think the best thing to do, and I could be wrong about this, so go ahead and do this. I'll get the buff on the Messenger Hawk. Then I'll attack. Encourage him to trade, because I would love for him to trade. And then just on second main here, make June. What? I think people are giving up too quick. I mean, my next turn was going to be really good, but it wasn't. Maybe they just had one of those just awful hands. One of the nice things about being so early in the format is people are still doing, well, kind of the same thing I'm doing, and that they're experimenting a little bit. So that means that they're probably playing a little looser than they usually do, and doing things like playing 3-color decks. Oh shoot. Speaking of that, I needed to check my mana base again. Remember, I was talking about how the deck probably shouldn't have islands. Yeah, there's no reason to have any islands. So I can increase my ability to draw lands that I need when I need them by switching this up. I actually think I need one more swamp. So this is a much better mana base. We've got basically 4 red pips. 4 is kind of like the ideal number I think you want to have whenever you've got a very light splash. We're actually going to switch this around just a little bit. We're make it 5 on the mountains, just because we still have kind of 3.5 forests, and all of our forest cards are 4 or 5 drops pretty much. I mean, this guy's, we want to play him on 3, but if we've got black, we always play him on 3 anyway, and we should have black. So that's a much better balance right there. Oh man, I can't believe I didn't look that over. I came off of playing, in order to get the gems to play this, I played a Dragonstorm draft, and with Dragonstorm draft, because of the ubiquity of the dual game lands and the tri-lands, you don't even really have to look at your mana base. I mean, I probably still should more than I do, but like you just get to play your cards in that set. Makes you real lazy towards building your mana bases, unfortunately, as a result. Shoot, I gotta do laundry tonight too. Merchant of many hats. I like this guy, man. I don't think he's going to be like top common or anything, but I do think he's going to be a pretty important card for the deck that's doing what my deck is doing. And we'll play a Corrupt Court Official. Ooh, nice. So this thing can become a 3/4 if he plays a lesson now. Nice. We got 2 of our little prowess dudes, and now we can't attack. Ouch, this guy becomes a 4/5 if he plays a lesson. What? No freaking way, this is great. Oh man, very happy about this. Ah, yes. So the saddest thing about this really though is that I'm basically going off with the shrines, right? And I'm not gonna win this game. Like, this is still not a board. I draw the second Crescent Island Temple, and it's still gonna be just like, oh, so you got a bunch of stuff on the table. Nice. The trick is you want something to make these prowess monks really pay off and be like giant scary things. I don't like his attack here, but maybe what he plays. If he plays on the first time flyer, it's like, oh, great. That's not bad, and this is not bad either. He's going wide. Let's chase that last card out of his hand. Is it something good? Oh, it's up plains. Fantastic. Okay, so let's send the merchant over. Probably blocks with top bearers? No? No blocks? Okay. I mean, he's got me dead to rights in the air. Kind of wonder if at this point I shouldn't just, well, I definitely should, I think at this point, send everything in. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is great. We're actually going to get to live the dream a little bit here. I meant to get more lands there. I don't know what I did wrong. Oh, you only get to pick one when you do it again. I see. You get the extra when you cast it the first time, but you only get one when you get the shrines later. Sure. Earthbend up a blocker, and so now we're so wide that it, unless he's got like a mass removal spell or a pyroclasm or something, we've got the game. So the shrines worked, because I mean I won this game on the backs of a bunch of prowess monks, and this is great too because I'm going wide around a go wide deck. But I have to admit, I mean this was definitely some luck. It was not. So can he afford to attack? I don't think so. What's the deal here? He's got 5 blockers and I have 8 attackers. So he's taking 3 damage unless his last thing is like a bounce spell or something, but I don't think the bounce spell costs 2. I think it costs something else, and any airbending spells cost 3 for the most part. There's a rare one, maybe, that costs 2. Yep, game. My game. Thought so. Look at this. I did not expect to get to 4 wins with this. I mean, the black piece of the deck is actually really decent. It's reasonable. I mean, I guess probably the main asset I've got going is that it's a simple deck that plays its cards at a time when people are still trying to be fancy and play more than the right number of colors. This deck definitely, or this set definitely feels like it's more like 1 to 2 colors, and of course I'm gonna play 3 because that's who I freaking am. But not because I'm good or anything. Oh, this is good. I love playing Rumble Arena on 1. I really love playing Rumble Arena on 1. I love when they put spray on this land. It kind of makes up for the drawback of having a land that just makes everything cost. Ooh, I screwed up there though. That's kind of okay, but it's definitely a screw up. I should have played the swamp so I could play the Corrupt Court Official. But again, Corrupt Court Official gets a better card if you wait longer to play it. It's just the way those cards work. Mm-hmm. See you later, dude. I don't have anything to do with that. Yeah. So he's got a basically a Naya ally deck, I think, is what's going on here. I'm gonna attack. No, we're still protecting against the 1 damage from the forecasting fortune teller if we stay behind. He's probably gonna get this guy up to a 2/2 this next turn. Yep. So I knew he was gonna get an attack in, but it could have been for 3 damage. So just great right here. We're gonna do this. We'll exile the Geyser Leaper. Octopus form, eh? Alright. That's annoying. Now we don't have an attack. And we don't want to waste our mana. So we're going to not get our Messenger Hawk bonus, basically. I probably should have waited. Yeah, I definitely should have waited. I could have fronted like I had a trick or something. Like, what is it? Aisha always lies? No, Azula always lies. It's the black-white, or the black-1 trick. Oh, great. I'm glad I didn't get to fire off Deadly Precision that turn. I was going to do it, and I decided that my only target, Momo, was not really worth the trouble. Whereas Tara is very much worth the trouble. And though it sucks, because I am going to basically die to the Geyser Leaper, I think. We're sacrificing the Earthvillage Ruffians so that we can Earthbend. Remember doing that. Fair thing to Earthbend. And then make a depressing attack. 1 damage from the Corrupt Court Official doesn't really matter, as does 1 damage from the Messenger Hawk. Yeah, we're just way too far behind, I think. Oh yeah, this game it's practically over. We'll see what I draw. I don't think there's anything I draw that gets me out of it. I'd like to, if I can kill the Geyser Leaper. Nah, it's not happening. All right, that's a good one. Fair and square. I don't think we misplayed it all. Well, yeah, we did. Probably should have played the Corrupt Court Official on 2, but it didn't really impact what happened, I don't think. Yeah, but the game wouldn't have played better for me if I'd done that, so I'm okay with it. This is not a great hand. It has to get a land or else it does nothing. But it had a shrine in it, and it had one of my splash lands, so we'll go with it. And we're live. We can run with this. Pirate Peddlers is our first card. Is a little sad, but Deserter Disciple is not worth throwing the Inspector out to Deadly Precision it. But I do think we'll trade. No, we won't. Never mind. We're not going to trade because we can play the Inspector, sacrifice Deadly Precision, and we can actually make it get really huge really fast. Right, Angstroni's going to do some work for us. I think we Deadly Precision Glider Kids because Epic Downfall is going to work for something more threatening later. And we're in race mode. Aw, man. Alright. Glider Staff is pretty good. Hey, hey, we got our temple. Ooh, Aang. Oh, man. Airbending for the win. Heck yeah. We have to get rid of Aang. I'm in an awkward spot here. Can't afford to attack. Yeah, I think we lose this one. Just on account of tempo. Tempo was really good on the part of our opponent here. I gotta do this. Because I need the mountain. Oof. Rough. Golly, if he's that's the deck right there. That's the aggressive place of the board, red white lesson deck. Very good stuff. You just play 2 drops, some airbending stuff, and yeah, that was great. Glad I've got that recorded so I can see how to make it. Perfect curve out. Yeah, I guess my little win streak is gonna stop here. We'll see. We'll keep trying. I'm happy with this though. I think is 4 the magic number or is 5? The point where you get to free roll, basically get to do another draft. Oh, this is great. This is perfect. This is one of my better draws right here. I like it. Hmm. I think we play June. I would like to discard a mountain if at all possible with the Yuyan archers, and I need my first mountain and I need my first forest. Okay, this is great. So we can, let's do this. Gonna play this. So now we can't be blocked because I drew an extra card. Oh, but I can be killed. So can she sacrifice herself? No, she must sacrifice someone else, so alright, fair enough. We play the removal because it's good. We'll go right on ahead. Check. Man, everybody's got Katara tonight. I mean, she's good, so can't blame you. This kind of sucks. Well, you know what? Golly, for 5 mana, everybody becomes a 5/5, and I'm just dead. So I really have to kill her. So that being the case, we really got to do it. So Tara. We get to Earthbend. I really don't want to discard a land right now. Oh, dang it. I guess I got to do this way. Not great, but if I could do that over again, I'd play this first and then Earthbend this. What? Oh, man. That was just evil, dude. Sun Warriors. Oh, that's ugly. I'm in trouble. Thankfully, I've got Death Touch, so. Oh, no, I don't. He can just blast the hell out of that guy. Oh, dang, Abandoned Air Temple is so strong. Fudge. Yeah, I'd say so. Oh, man, busted. So busted. Gosh darn it. Okay, not terrible. Oh, Abandoned Air Temple. No, that's. I mean, as soon as that hit the table, I should have given up. That's bonkers. Four wins, 1,400 gems. Hey, we can draft again. Cool. Well, what time is it? I think I'm gonna have dinner, and then I'm gonna come back and do another one of these. Boomy. Right on. Bayfong's Bounty Hunters. Oh, that's good. That's insane. Unagi of Kyoshi Island. Oh, I love that. That's great. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, you think you're the draw deck, do you? That's just fantastic. Oh, that tickles me so much. Cool, I got a Yugen. Okay, so I'll post this, and I'll come back. Thank you for joining me. Have a nice night. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me how I did.